heavily armed U.S. Coast Guardsman Adrian Loya is carrying out his mission to kill. He's just burst into married fellow officers Lisa and Anna Trubnikova's house, shooting them both.
Is he still in the house?
I don't know.
Ma'am, what's your last name? Can you spell it for me?
T-R-U-B-N-I-K-O-A. Please hurry.
And your first name, ma'am?
Anna.
Okay, Anna, we're right there. We're going to be right there.
Can you please hurry?
Again, a warning. You're about to hear graphic details as Anna lies shot in the house. She's been on the phone with 911 for almost 20 minutes, desperate for help to arrive.
Please.
We're coming, all right?
Please not.
Yes, we are.
Please, please.
Not far away from Anna and Lisa is born police patrolman Jared McDonald. But with Loya's whereabouts unknown, getting to the women is hard.
I really had no idea where a shooter was.
Be advised, we just had somebody run towards your location from the back of this building. Be advised, from here towards you.
I was concerned of an ambush.
Then, moments later,
I hear shots. I hear gunshots.
Shots fired, I've been shot.
that's Officer McDonald on the radio, telling his fellow officers he's been hit.
I knew I had been shot almost instantaneously. I heard the gunshots. I recognized the sound. For a split second, I lost track of everything, but regained it quickly enough that I felt myself hit the ground. My right leg didn't work at all. I had this strange feeling throughout my body. So as quickly as possible, I pulled myself with my hands back behind the car for cover.
Anna, are you still there?
Yes, please.
Okay, hang on.
I'm breathing.
Hang on. We got shots fired. No, one of our guys got hit. Jared got shot.
Once the shooting stopped, I remember trying to process everything and remembering how quiet everything was.
In the silence, McDonald holsters his gun. But Officer Andrew Lieberworth, who has taken cover next to him, says,
"Take your gun back out. You're still in the battle. It's not over."
By now, Anna has been on the phone an excruciating 36 minutes.
Anna, where's Lisa? She's right next to you? Where is she shot?
Lisa Trubnikova, Loya's original target, has been shot 11 times and is dead. And Anna is fighting for her life lying next to her wife's bullet-riddled body. She's petrified Loya will return to finish the job.
Can you come back? You might come back for me, please.
He's not going to come back to it. We have plenty of officers in the area.
Then, just minutes later, Adrian Loya appears.
He came walking down, and that's when I heard them giving him commands.
Loya lays his guns and body camera down and surrenders.
That's when they were able to take him into custody.
Okay. Okay, they have him in custody now, ma'am.
Are you
Now,
sure?
hang on the line. Don't hang on one
Are
second.
you sure?
Positive, they just told me.
The rescue missions can resume. Officer Nathan Montero jumps in to get his comrade to safety.
He just immediately grabbed me and put me over his shoulder and ran up to the ambulance.
Police are now just steps away from Anna, who's been on the phone with 911 for an unimaginable 53 minutes. Her condition getting more dire by the second.
I can't breathe.
Anna, keep talking to me.
I need somebody.
Then, just in time after 56 minutes, help arrives.
I hear
They're
people.
coming in now.
I hear people.
Okay. Are the police in the room with you?
Yes.
Any units at 11? Do you have the victims?
You have one victim that needs attention, one that does not.
All right, 10-4. Okay, State, they have her.
Anna Trubnikova and Officer McDonald are rushed to the hospital. Anna has been shot 4 times.
Anna was shot in both arms, her thigh, and her chest.
Officer McDonald has been shot once in the back.
The round struck just below my vest, right next to my spine. It struck my kidney and my liver and stopped just under my skin in my stomach.
When Officer McDonald's wife, Carrie, learns he's been shot, she's stunned.
I remember
grabbing my knees and kind of crouching down a little bit to catch my breath. I then went into my mode of, okay, I needed to keep it together for my kids. I need to keep it together for Jared.
Carrie rushes to the hospital where she sees her husband. He'll be okay. Then a couple of hours later, she sees Anna.
She told me she was sorry, and I told her she had nothing to be sorry about because this wasn't her fault.
As Anna and Officer McDonald are being treated for their wounds, Adrian Loya is at the police department. And he's not only ready to talk, he's willing.
I just want to let you guys all know, I'm not going to lie at any point. I'm going to tell all the truth.
Okay.
So I could go through point to point to point to point.
Yeah.
So I know I'm already a dead man and all this stuff.
Do you have an idea of what you did tonight?
Yes, sir.
And what was it that you did?
I murdered a woman.
And the way that you were going to murder her was how?
The initial plan was to do the breach with the shotgun. And through that, during the middle of the night, that should scare them, provide the fear that I had during that night at her house. And then go up there. I didn't want to touch Anna at all. And I considered total innocent. Had a knife on me, on the belt, and I wanted to use that to do some kind of quick. I didn't want anything gruesome, but as far as I knew, be straight to the heart.
So you were going to take the knife and put it into her chest?
Correct.
And you just said put it into her heart?
Correct.
Okay.
But that didn't happen.
Okay. What did happen?
Coming up, his confessions aren't done.
How do you feel now that it's done?
And Anna's last words with Lisa.
The cat actually kind of a good cat. The cat came and pounced on me, and that's when I opened the door to the room and they were there.